You take your vitamins every morning, just like you've been told. A little D for your bones, some E for your heart, maybe some B6 or niacin to keep your energy up. It feels like self-care, but what if I told you that one of those pills could silently raise your risk of a stroke, or cause nerve damage, or even trigger a dangerous spike in your blood pressure? And the scariest part, you might feel fine until it's too late. Hi, I'm Dr. Samuel Klein. I'm a physician with 20 years of experience specializing in geriatric medicine, and I'm deeply concerned about something I've been seeing more and more often in my clinic. Older adults, just like you, unknowingly harming their health with well-intentioned, high-dose vitamin supplements. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 popular vitamins that can become dangerous, especially after age 60, when taken in high doses or without medical supervision. We'll talk about why too much vitamin D might increase your risk of kidney damage, how high doses of vitamin B6 can lead to permanent nerve problems, why vitamin A, when overused, can actually weaken your bones, what most people don't know about vitamin E and its link to strokes, and the shocking truth about niacin, a vitamin that may spike your blood pressure overnight. And here's the kicker. Most people don't realize that more isn't always better. In fact, when it comes to supplements, more can sometimes be dangerous. Have you ever taken a high-dose vitamin? Type yes in the comments. And if you're not sure, just type unsure. And don't forget to subscribe for more critical health insights, especially if you or someone you love is over 60. Let's start with vitamin B6, often marketed for energy, mood, and nerve health. Most people think of it as harmless. You'll see it in multivitamins, B-complex blends, even in drinks and powders claiming to fight fatigue or boost brain power. But here's what most people never realize. High doses of B6 over time can actually damage your nerves, the very thing it's supposed to protect. And it doesn't happen with just a massive overdose. It can creep up slowly, silently, and cause lasting harm. Let me tell you about Mr. Robert, age 72, a retired high school teacher. Every morning, Robert would make his smoothie, banana, berries, and a scoop of a natural energy powder packed with B vitamins. He also took a multivitamin that included B6, plus an additional B-complex supplement his daughter recommended. At first, he felt great, more alert, more active. But within 6 months, he started noticing a tingling in his feet. Then it became a burning sensation, and eventually, he couldn't feel where his toes were when he walked. He thought it was age, or maybe diabetes, but tests came back normal. Finally, after a detailed review of his supplements, we found the culprit. He was consuming nearly 8 times the recommended daily upper limit of B6 every single day. That excess B6 built up in his system and damaged the protective coating on his nerves. It broke my heart to see someone so active suddenly struggling with balance, unable to enjoy the walks he loved. And the worst part? The nerve damage was permanent. Simplified scientific explanation. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. Vitamin E, at high doses, acts like a chemical that makes the hose more slippery inside. That sounds helpful until the pressure builds and the hose bursts. Common misconceptions and warning signs. People assume natural means safe, but vitamin E thins your blood, similar to aspirin. If you're already on blood thinners or have uncontrolled high blood pressure, adding high-dose vitamin E can be like pouring fuel on a fire. Warning signs. You might not get one. That's what makes it so dangerous. Crucial advice and actionable steps. Don't take more than 150 IU daily of vitamin E from supplements unless advised by your doctor. Avoid combining it with other blood thinners, like aspirin or warfarin, unless under supervision. Get your vitamin E from foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados. Did you, or someone you love, ever take high-dose vitamin E? Type vitamin E in the comments if this hits close to home. Now let's move to a vitamin that almost everyone seems to be taking these days, especially since the pandemic, vitamin D. But even the sunshine vitamin has a dark side when taken in excess. Let's shine a light on vitamin D, arguably the most popular supplement of the past decade. You've heard it helps with bone strength, immunity, mood. Doctors recommend it. Ads push it. It's almost treated like a can't-go-wrong vitamin. But that's where the danger lies. The shocking truth. High doses of vitamin D, taken consistently, can lead to calcium overload, kidney stones, and in some cases, even kidney failure. It's a case of too much of a good thing turning toxic. Let's talk about George, age 75. He was always diligent, took his 5,000 IU of vitamin D every morning without fail. His neighbor said it helped his joints, so George figured more is better. Then George started feeling nauseated, tired, his appetite dropped. Routine blood work revealed something alarming: elevated calcium levels and impaired kidney function. Further testing confirmed the cause: vitamin D toxicity. He had too much D, which pushed too much calcium into his bloodstream. His kidneys couldn't keep up. He ended up hospitalized and had to stop most of his supplements entirely. Simplified scientific explanation: vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. That's great, unless you absorb too much and it starts circulating in your blood, damaging your kidneys, arteries, and even your heart. Imagine pouring too much sugar into a cup of tea. At some point, it stops dissolving and starts clogging the bottom. That's what excess calcium can do inside your body. Common misconceptions and warning signs. People think the more D, the better, especially in winter months. But most people only need 800 to 2,000 IU per day, not 5,000 or 10,000 IU. Symptoms of toxicity are vague: fatigue, nausea, confusion, increased thirst. By the time it's caught, damage may already be done. Crucial advice and actionable steps: don't exceed 2,000 IU daily unless under medical supervision. Get your vitamin D levels tested before supplementing heavily. Combine vitamin D with vitamin K2 if supplementing long-term. It may help manage calcium placement in the body. Have you ever taken over 2,000 IU of vitamin D per day? Type D3 in the comments. No judgment, just awareness. H. Transition to next example. Still with me? Because next we're diving into vitamin A, a nutrient that's good for vision but can quietly weaken your bones when misused. Let's talk about vitamin A, a vitamin most people associate with eye health and a strong immune system. You might hear, vitamin A keeps your vision sharp, or it helps fight off infections. All true in small doses. But here's what most people never realize: the shocking truth. High doses of vitamin A, especially in the retinol form found in many supplements, can lead to liver toxicity, bone thinning, and even hip fractures in older adults. Yes, ironically, a vitamin people take to stay healthy can silently weaken your skeleton. Let me tell you about Marjorie, 76, a retired art teacher. She took a multivitamin and a vision support capsule every day, both containing vitamin A. She thought she was protecting her eyesight. But one morning, she reached for a book on a low shelf, lost her balance, and broke her hip. In the hospital, doctors discovered early-stage osteoporosis. Her blood tests also showed elevated vitamin A levels, well above normal. Unknowingly, Marjorie had been getting more than 4,000 micrograms, mcg, of vitamin A daily, nearly double the safe upper limit. No one had warned her that too much vitamin A interferes with bone remodeling, especially in postmenopausal women. It broke my heart to see someone trying so hard to do the right thing, only to be blindsided. Simplified scientific explanation. Think of your bones like a house under constant renovation. Old parts being cleared, new parts added. Vitamin A, in high amounts, throws a wrench in that process, breaking down more than it helps rebuild. Over time, this weakens the entire structure. Common misconceptions and warning signs. People confuse beta-carotene, a plant-based form of vitamin A, with retinol, an active animal-based form found in supplements. Beta-carotene is safer. The body converts it as needed. Retinol, on the other hand, builds up quickly. Warning signs of vitamin A overload include dry skin, headaches, joint pain, fragile bones, and in extreme cases, liver damage. Crucial advice and actionable steps. Never exceed 3,000 mcg, 10,000 IU, of preformed vitamin A, retinol, per day. Avoid doubling up on supplements. Check if your multivitamin and vision aid both contain vitamin A. Get your vitamin A from food. Sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and pumpkin are excellent sources of beta-carotene. Have you checked your supplement labels for vitamin A? Type AWARE in the comments if this opened your eyes, literally and figuratively. H. Transition to final example. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about a supplement that many take for cholesterol support or heart health. Niacin, or vitamin B3. But too much. It can do more harm than good. Let's unravel the mystery around niacin, also known as vitamin B3. Niacin is often promoted as a heart-healthy supplement. You may hear it lowers bad cholesterol or raises the good kind. Some older adults take 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams per day, believing it's a natural statin alternative. But here's the problem. The shocking truth. High-dose niacin can cause liver damage, severe skin flushing, and even raise blood sugar levels, dangerous for people with diabetes or prediabetes. It can also interact poorly with other medications, especially those used for heart conditions. Meet Frank, 70 years old, a retired postal worker. He read online that niacin could help his cholesterol, so he picked up a high-dose version from the supplement aisle, 1,500 milligrams per day. Within a few weeks, Frank started experiencing intense skin flushing, red, hot, itchy, and painful. He also noticed worsening fatigue and stomach pain. Blood tests showed elevated liver enzymes. His blood sugar had spiked too. He had no idea the flush-free niacin was even harder on the liver than the flushing kind. Luckily, his doctor caught the issue in time, and with proper guidance, Frank recovered. But it was a sobering reminder. Just because it's over-the-counter doesn't mean it's harmless. Simplified scientific explanation. Niacin, in small doses, helps convert food into energy. But in large amounts, it overwhelms the liver, like asking a small car engine to pull a semi-truck uphill. Eventually, it overheats. Many people don't realize the difference between dietary niacin, safe in food, and therapeutic niacin, used to modify cholesterol. Flushing is a red flag, not just a nuisance. Other warning signs include nausea, abdominal pain, itchy skin, elevated blood sugar. Crucial advice and actionable steps. Never take more than 35 milligrams per day unless prescribed. Avoid high-dose niacin for cholesterol unless it's doctor supervised. For heart health, focus on lifestyle, fiber-rich foods, walking, weight management, and stress reduction. Have you or someone you know ever taken niacin for cholesterol? Type niacin in the comments to share your experience or ask questions. At this point, you may be feeling overwhelmed or even a little betrayed by bottles you trusted. That's understandable. But here's the good news. There are safe, effective ways to support your health without the hidden risks. Remember this. Your body was designed to thrive on whole foods, not synthetic megadoses. When nutrients come from real food, they work in harmony. But isolate them, pump them up into pills, and they can become bullies instead of helpers. Let me tell you about Rosa, 73, who used to take a daily regimen of 8 different vitamins. After a nutrition consultation, she shifted her focus to her diet, adding more leafy greens, colorful veggies, berries, nuts, and fatty fish. Within 3 months, her energy improved, her blood pressure stabilized, and her doctor even reduced one of her prescriptions, all without a single high-dose supplement. She still takes a low-dose multivitamin, but now it's with food, not instead of food. Explanation of benefits. Whole foods contain cofactors, enzymes, and fiber that help your body absorb nutrients properly. No risk of overdose. No mystery interactions. Just natural balance. It's not about perfection. It's about wise choices. Specific recommendations. Eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables daily. Include healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, and nuts. Walk 20 to 30 minutes daily for circulation and vitamin D synthesis. Choose supplements only when medically necessary. Read labels carefully. Don't double dose unknowingly. Get regular blood tests to monitor levels before adding anything new. So what's the bottom line? High-dose vitamin supplements, especially vitamins D, E, B6, A, and niacin, might seem harmless, even helpful. But in the wrong dose or taken without medical guidance, they can become silent threats, triggering strokes, liver damage, nerve problems, brittle bones, and blood sugar spikes. Awareness is your most powerful medicine. And remember, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's safe. This isn't about fear. It's about freedom through knowledge. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and confident in your health choices. And that means understanding that more isn't always better. Let's shift from relying on mega pills to nourishing our bodies with balanced, real-world solutions. Every meal, every label read, every informed decision, it all adds up. You're not just managing aging, you're mastering it. If this video opened your eyes or gave you a new question to ask your doctor, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel for weekly insights tailored to your health. And tell me in the comments, what's one supplement you're going to take a closer look at after watching this? Remember, you're not alone on this journey. And here, your health always comes first. Take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.